How y'all doing? Welcome. Now you might be wondering,
why is your video 26 minutes? The trailer was only like 3 minutes.
So yes, I know this video is not only 2 weeks late, but like the Brody just said,
that would be me, y'all. What's poppin'?
it's also long as hell.
Of course.
But like the title says, this is a reaction that turns into a monologue, which then turns into a rant, which then turns into a trailer analysis, breakdown, whatever you want to call it. I'll leave the timestamps in the description below for those who ain't trying to watch the whole thing. But yeah.
Let's get it cracking.
Here we go, baby.
Police! Hands up! Stay still!
Wait,
Get out of here!
who that? Let's go.
Fear is a tool.
Okay.
But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call,
Okay.
it's a warning.
We got gadgets.
I've been trying to reach you.
Find the gun!
This is about a king, and Rither's the match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa! Take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
Batman with the bulletproof suit.
I'm vengeance.
Okay.
What's black and blue and dead all over? You.
Take it.
I got you! I got you!
No, nigga, I got you. Whoa. Y'all see the cape waving? Okay. Well, that's right around the corner. So how do I feel about the Batman? I don't know. I'm kind of scared. Don't get me wrong. Both trailers have look. And that's what scares me. So just to give y'all a heads up, I am 1000% biased when it comes to Batman. He is my favorite superhero. I haven't read any of the comics, but I've seen all the movies, all the animated shows, except Brave and the Bold. Something about that didn't really intrigue me. So now, I hope anyone doesn't get upset for this, but when Ben Affleck's Batman was announced, I was optimistic. Was I a little hurt? Yeah, of course. But not because of who they chose as Batman, but because the series will be coming to an end. I'm talking about the Dark Knight trilogy. That shit was a masterpiece. Once again, I'll say it again, I haven't read the comics, but every iteration of Batman that I've seen, this nigga Batman has always had hands. I think a lot of people take for granted how good Batman is with his hands.
Pause.
I remember when Iron Man first dropped, one of the greatest debates began. Who you got? One-on-one, Batman or Iron Man? And niggas would dead ass pick Iron Man. And I'm like, okay, you do know Batman can make a suit like that, right? I'm pretty sure he has one. And honestly, he doesn't even need the suit. Are we forgetting Batman is the king of gadgets? This nigga Batman was Inspector Gadget before Inspector Gadget. Why do you think he has a utility belt? That shit ain't there for the drip. No. Batman would have swiftly avoided all of Iron Man's hits, run up on him, drop that smoke screen,
Poof. Hit him with that 1-2 combo.
Iron Man would probably end up getting the best of it, but the joke is on him and us the viewers, because while Batman was hitting him with that 1-2 combo, he wasn't doing that to get damage done. Nah, while he was doing that, he placed a tiny little gadget on his suit. One touch, good night, sweet dreams.
Night night, Tony.
Once again, I am 1000% biased when it comes to Batman. I grew up watching this show. This was my shit. So the little scenario I just gave about that Batman Iron Man fight may have been completely biased in favor of Batman. But even if Iron Man won, I promise you he wouldn't have won round 2 or 3 or 4. I got Batman in 5. Gentleman sweep. You got me the first time. That was cute. Round of applause. Y'all probably thinking,
there you go being biased again.
And I'm not. I got proof. Just stay tuned. But these two shows were amazing renditions of Batman. I know certain people ain't like this one because of the art style, but when you manage to get past it, the story is pretty good. Like on some, it shouldn't have been canceled.
Facts.
This was the first show where Alfred actually had some substance. Yeah, he was an old butler, but this show gave us an insight on his past. And I knew Alfred wasn't no frail, corny nigga, but I ain't know Alfred got down like that.
Boys.
Like, this nigga was the first Kingsman before Kingsman was a thing. This nigga was a whole spy. He had hands when he was young.
Yep.
But yeah, this show was nice. They should have gave it at least 3 seasons. But this one? Yo, this one is a banger. I'm telling y'all, this show is up there with cartoons like Teen Titans, Young Justice, Justice League, Teen Titans Go. And yes, I put that show up there. I got a video coming out soon for that. Don't worry. But yeah, this show is what made me believe Batman would gentleman sweep Iron Man. Example 1, Batman versus Bane. First time Batman met this nigga Bane, Bane whooped his ass. Batman barely survived. Without Alfred, Batman would have been dead. But we know how plot armor worked. He would have found a way to survive. The next time Batman fought Bane, you best believe he came prepared. My nigga had a Hulk-busted batsuit, and of course, it did damage, and then it got ripped apart. But once again, this is Batman, guys. You thought he'd only bring one toy? No, silly rabbit.
Gadget time.
I'm talking ice pellets, gadgets that can stun you, smoke screen.
Can't forget about them batarangs.
Like Batman got gadgets. I promise you. If Batman ever lost to Bane again after that first fight, it had to be a handicap. And not no 2-on-1. No. Not even a 3-on-1. It had to be a 5-on-1. I'm talking Batman done whooped everyone ass. And here comes Bane, final boss. Number 2, Batman versus Firefly. If you ever watched this show, y'all remember the first time we met Firefly? I'm gonna be honest, those wings he had against Firefly wasn't your best work, but Batman and Firefly are flying through the air, and this entire time, Firefly is just toying with Batman. And Batman knows this. Firefly shoots a couple holes in Batman's wings, Batman goes flying, crashing, game over, see you later. But what happens next? Batman gets up, he goes home, does his research, comes back with a jetpack of his own, and you best believe this time around, my nigga Batman gave him that
Word.
Like, Batman ain't perfect, but he was always strapped. Now, the reason I just went on this whole monologue is because let me start off by saying Zack Snyder's version of Justice League, to me, can be put up for the conversation of greatest superhero movie done. Shoot, even a nominee for greatest movie. The amount of storytelling given in that movie hurts so much, because to see what they chose to give us in that 2-hour version and what they left out, man, I would have sat through a whole 12 hours of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, I'm not giving you any ideas, but if y'all listening, maybe show us $9.99 niggas some love and drop it on here too. Just saying. Like, that movie was so amazing. The fight scenes were done perfect. Woo! Literally everybody shined. Superman, he was already shining. Man of Steel? Boy. Masterpiece. But he got the suit, and that's all we needed. He may have swagged out the fighting a little more in Zack Snyder's version, but nothing serious. Wonder Woman, she shined from the very moment we saw her. One thing I felt was terribly missed in Wonder Woman 1984 was... Bro, the fact that every time she fought, you would hear that song, yo, that had me hype. I was like, hey, let's go. And she delivered, unlike in 1984. And the use of the slow motion for her fight scenes, even her fighting was a little more swagged out. Like, can we talk about the scene where we first see her?
Damn.
She just finished fighting these two dudes over here, and then here comes this dude thinking he got the drop on her. Psych! Pew, 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 pew! My girl blocked all those bullets. And then what about the part where she's on her knees, swiftly blocking every bullet from hitting those kids? And trust me, it didn't stop there. Whenever she fought, she shined. And the addition of the music just made it even better. Aquaman, shine. They teased a little lore, a little intimate one-on-one convo with him and Wonder Woman, talking about the beef between his and her people. And if you know, in a different universe, these two were husband and wife. So while I was watching this, I was thinking, I wouldn't mind seeing them as a couple. That'd be pretty beautiful. But also, he got some shine in the last fight. His trident wasn't just a pitchfork. Nah, he was hitting them with that sonic wave type of thing. That junk was nice to see. So yeah, Aquaman, he shined. He ain't need to shine that much since his movie was one of the best DC movies. Shoot, you could put him up there with top 10 greatest superhero movies. Cyborg, shine. Not only was his character and story more intimately entwined with the movie,
considering the fact that he's made from the very thing that the baddies want.
but I ain't never know Cyborg had other hands like that. Like, I knew he had gadgets, you know, a little cannon here and there, but in Teen Titans, did they ever show his extra hands? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, Cyborg, done right. Story, done right. Fighting, done right. We seen the arms. It was round of applause, round of applause. Now, if they drop a movie, this is where we want major suit upgrades, because my nigga Cyborg looked
unbalancedly frail.
The Flash, bro, the Flash shined the brightest of them all. I'm glad he did too. He needed it. When I tell y'all they made him look so ass in that 2-hour version, that from the moment we seen him run in the Zack Snyder version, it was better than anything we seen in the 2-hour one. My son busted out his shoes, ran through the ground, leaving a trail behind him, lightning everywhere. Can we also talk about maybe another underrated, goated moment in a superhero movie? I'm talking about the part when the rocks are about to fall on the hostages, and the next thing we see is the Flash and the Speed Force just excuse me, coming through, just trying to move this rock from your face. Don't mind me, I got this. Just do your part and stand there looking stupid thinking, shine. He was still a klutz, but they put some respect on his name. He saved the movie. Literally, without him, Earth was done. We lost. If he ain't go back in time, oh yeah, my bad, spoiler alert, we'd be dead. So, the Flash, shine. I'm telling y'all, everybody shined in this movie, except Batman. Batman got no shine this entire movie. You know what? Let me not even say that. But remember how I just went on that rant about Batman being like the king of gadgets? Did I forget to mention, Batman has one of the top 3 most deadliest hands in the world. And yes, top 3. Y'all be playing with my nigga Batman like he wasn't trained by the League of Assassins. Like he wasn't next in line to run the League of Assassins, like he wasn't the chosen son. Shoot, in Batman vs Superman, there's a scene where this nigga Bruce is in an underground fighting club betting on which fighters are gonna win, while also doing some detective work, cause you know how Bruce be. But in one fight between the guy he's betting on and the guy another guy's betting on, he was able to identify not only this man's fighting style, but his weak spots, his opening, how he punches. He then told his man, next round starts,
ding ding ding,
fight begins,
bam, boom,
he's done. Out, tuck him in, good night. Bruce was nasty with the hands. Batman was nasty with the gadgets. Y'all see where I'm going with this? No, maybe, no. Alright, anyway, side note, that's also why I got Batman in 5 against Iron Man. Like, take the suits away, Tony is done for. Even if Tony somehow managed to break both of Bruce's arm and legs, I still got Bruce. Like, come on, this nigga name is Bruce. Like, any nigga named Bruce that I've known is nasty when it comes to fighting. But yeah, staying on point. Where were we, bro?
We was on gadgets, Batman having godly hands, pause.
Alright, bet. Thank you, bro. Now, I understand Ben Affleck's Batman is a more older Batman, pushing almost 50 maybe, because we do see Robin's suit with the Joker spray paint, which makes me believe in this timeline, one of the many Robins has already died. So Bruce has seen some stuff. So with that being acknowledged, after everything he's been through, one would think that this nigga Bruce would have gadgets galore, right? You'd think he'd have maybe some more batarangs, maybe some with some sonic boom, something, right? Shoot, this nigga in the 2-hour version found out what noise attracted the parademons, used it to his advantage to draw them in, distract them, so the team can do what they gotta do, right? So why couldn't he find a way to get that sound in a batarang, throw it, have all the parademons go to where he threw it? When they got close,
Explosion.
and swiftly finessely take down the remaining baddies. Cause remember, Batman got godly hands.
Pause.
But no, what did we get? We got the Batman with the old man hands, looking like he getting too tired for this, some sorry ass cartwheels, rarely use his signature gadget, the batarangs. Call me crazy, but is that not his signature gadget? If you watch this movie, they made it seem like the grappling hook was his signature gadget. Even the fight scenes felt funky, slow, and just tired. Like everyone else's fight scenes felt complete. Yeah, they had slow moments, but it was to emphasize the abilities, their signature moves. But during Batman's fight scenes, man, I felt for him. This nigga Bruce was probably thinking,
Yeah, I might need to hit up that Terry McGinnis kid. It's about that time. I'm getting too old for this.
And look, I'm not trying to sound like I hate Ben Affleck's Batman. I don't. I just think in the Justice League movie, he didn't shine as much as the other members. And maybe the reason he didn't shine as much as everyone else is because he didn't have a solo film. Because let's be honest, a lot of Superman, Wonder Woman's, and even Aquaman shine came from their solo movie. All they had to do was take what they did from the solo films, sprinkle some finesse on it, and bam. But like I said, Batman had his shine, but it wasn't bright like a diamond. He had that little spider machine robot junk when they were below the dam. He even used one grenade against one of the parademons. I just personally think he shined more in Batman vs. Superman. I think that movie did a great job of balancing Batman's mastery with the hands and his gadgets, because in that movie, we seen Batman use all types of gadgets. My son had the gadgets for the guns, basically shutting them down, destroying them. He was using batarangs. He even proved my point about Batman when it comes to him losing fights. Because the first time Batman and Superman met face to face, I can admit this as a fan, Batman was no match for him. But what did he do? He went home, did his research, came back. My son had these sonic pitch machines set up. He had the kryptonite spear, the kryptonite gas. Like, come on, he was ready. Also, we gotta remember, not all of Batman's villains wanted to kill him. Yeah, half of them wanted him gone, dead, out of the way, chuck him up. But the other half just wanted to prove a point, and that was, you just as crazy as us, Batman. You ain't any different.
One false move,
And you are us. But I'm gonna pause the mini rant right here and say, now that all of that is said, let's watch that trailer one more time, and I'm gonna really tell you how I feel. So pause, time out. So this can't be no random grunt nigga, because they brought a whole team with him. Look at that, that's a whole unit. So I'm thinking maybe that's the Riddler and they just don't want to show us his face as of yet, which would make sense because they then show us.
Wait for it.
Question mark in the T.
But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call.
Okay, so we got some Joker goons. Okay, Joker confirmed.
It's a warning.
Okay, time out. Let's bring it back. I'm getting heavy Arkham vibes. Like when you watch this, do you hear that bone cracking? It's giving me that young, angry Batman that would fuck you up to an inch of your life just so you can remember what happens when you do something evil. And then we got this. Look at him flexing that suit. Because we all know Batman suits be top tier. And this is what I'm talking about. Gadgets. Like it's nothing serious, but gadgets played such a big role in Batman. Because we gotta remember, a lot of Batman's villains loved fucking with him. When you got niggas like the Joker and the Riddler, these niggas would have Batman trying to save the world on a time limit while also trying to fight an army of 300 grunts and goons. And realistically, it would be no way in hell Batman could save the world and deal with all those goons at the same time, which is where the gadgets would come in handy.
Poof, smoke screen.
Now nobody can see him.
Pow, bang, punch, kick.
Over for them. I'm talking stunning gadgets, ice pellets. This man was strapped, y'all. But let's continue on. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I kind of laughed at this part. Like, I know he's supposed to have the whole Batman deep voice, you know, where is she voice, and I know it's supposed to be this moment right here, but you can see him building up that moment, and when he finally lets it out, it just didn't match his intensity. Because look at him, he just seems like he's about to scream, where is she, and then he just, I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was okay. He could have maybe opened his mouth a little more to really give that, what have you done? But it was okay. It was okay. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I heard Robert Pattinson was gonna be the new Batman, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't know how to feel. Because I will always see Edward. I don't know about y'all. I was always team Jacob. Fuck Edward. So it was gonna take some time for me to really embrace him like I should have. Because he's always been public enemy #1 in my eyes when it came to Bella. But anyway, let's continue on. Oh my God. I have no problem with her being my Catwoman. None whatsoever. If we going from Halle Berry to Zoe Kravitz, I have no problem with that. Absolutely none. She is gorgeous.
If this continues, it won't be long.
Wait! My bad, Alfred. I didn't mean to cut you off, but is that Penguin? Like, look at him. Does he look like a penguin type of nigga? There is nobody else that can be. His head shape, his nose, his face. This has to be Penguin. Continuing on.
Before you've nothing left.
Okay, so we got Alfred looking like a fresh off the boat Kingsman. Okay, Alfred, I see you.
What happened to your face, bro?
So now we got Batman doing some detective work. I assume it says the sins of my father. Is he talking about his father? Renewal is a lie. Mitchell Coulson? No more lies. Savage. Wait, are they referring to Vandal Savage? If so, I'm ready for this. But wait, who got a last name Coulson in Batman? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Also, I know how I was going on earlier about there being a balance between gadgets and godly hands. I think it's also important to understand Batman is actually a smart ass nigga. Take this picture, for example. It's kind of cool to see the detective work. When you think about it, a plot focused on the Riddler's clever mind and Batman's detective mind can really carry this movie. Because looking at this, it's giving me Batman vibes. Like, why is he doing all this on the floor in chalk? Like, my nigga, you're rich. But that's what makes it even better. Because I think it's showing the Riddler is really getting to Bruce. He cannot solve the Riddler like everyone else. He isn't something his billion-dollar computer or gadgets or fists can solve. He needed to think outside the box and go to extreme measures. But yeah, continuing on. Also, if y'all know who that Coulson nigga is, just let me know in the comments.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Take that fight scene, for example. It wasn't Batman fast, but you can tell this Batman got combos. And I'm not trying to say Ben Affleck's Batman ain't have combos. He did. But this is me being a fanboy. He jumps down, blocks, grabs the bat, disarms him.
Boink.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart.
That was a pretty vicious kick.
Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different.
For the one time.
You already know.
Shorty, a little patty. Shorty, my little woo.
Woo, damn, she fine. Anyway.
Who are you under there?
Yeah, this scene right here is worth all the hype. Let's just bring that back one more time in slow-mo. So we got the superhero jump, followed by the superhero epic landing. So here we go.
Damn.
So he fucking these two dudes up, blackout. They in the back waiting, scared as hell.
Damn.
He's just eating them hits. Look at that. Look at that. He not even phased. He just flexing that bulletproof armor. Blackout. They standing back there, still scared as hell.
Damn.
Let him know, Batman. Let him know.
I'm vengeance.
What's black and blue and dead all over?
Yo, this man had me weak. No, nigga, I got you. Come in. So this moment is giving me video game vibes. Like, picture this. We're in the Batmobile chasing him and we gotta stop him. And the options are we can drive around, stop the car in front of him, block his path, or we can pull up to the side and try to hit him with some gadgets. Shoot, y'all know how Batman be with his flying ejector seats. We can even eject ourselves from our seat, hop on top of the car. So what does he choose? This nigga Batman said, nope.
Fuck you.
Bro, I love it, 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 I love it. Look at the cape waving. Oh my. And that's the problem. I love it so much, it scares me. It feels perfect. It feels too good to be true. And for a first movie too, it can just get even better. So honestly, I hope this movie shows us 4 different aspects of Batman. I hope it shows the mentally unstable mind of Bruce Wayne / Batman. I hope we get the gadgets galore. I also hope we get them godly hands and the beast detective skills. If we get those 4 in a movie, boy, we are in for a treat. Not to mention, if they're teasing Vandal Savage in the DCU, we are really in for a treat. Anyway, that's all. If you stayed this long, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Peace.